2/3 of the world population who are excluded from the banking system. It's not simply a term that we can limit ourselves by 175 million. And if you're talking about 15 years from now, we would be by 2025, we should be going far beyond that, because nobody should be left outside of the scope of that. And I give the example in the beginning that 80% of the population, poor people in Bangladesh, have been accessed with microfinance. So we came very close to now 100%. It's a question of 1 or 2 more steps to get to 100%. So that's the actual aim. In each country, we should be looking what are the number of poor families and how many families we have reached. So the unreached population should be covered as soon as possible with the technology, with the legal structure, with the legal status. I think it becomes much more easier, because finance will not be a issue that we should be worried about, because it should be coming within the system by itself. And I would be hoping, I don't know exactly how it will happen, with the legal structure given, I'll be hoping more of the ownership of these institutions would be with the poor people, rather than with the other people, outside people. So that ownership of the institutions will also become a very important issue. And the more time goes, probably will become more and more precise and more poverty focused. Today we have lots of varieties of ideas and intentions and so on. I think gradually they will wear off, and we will be devoting ourselves totally on the poverty focused and focused to the bottom layers of the society, so that as effectively as we can do. So that's our challenge that we have to meet ourselves. The other point would be that the more we go, not only will be talking about the present generation who are within the microcredit reach, the borrowers that we have, will pay a lot more attention to the children of those families, because our commitment would be the poverty, whatever we know today, because that's where we go, we meet with the poor people, talk to the poor people, we get them to join our programs and so on. We start with the past history. So past history should end with the present generation of borrowers. That should not be transmitted to the second generation. So the cycle that they have gone through, the poverty, cycle of poverty, all these years, or hundreds of years, it should stop with the present generation of our borrowers. The second generation of in those families will be an entirely different generation. That's what we should be preparing for. We should be paying attention right now. What happens to the second generation, the child which is born now, the baby which is born now, the child which is growing up now. What is or her future, his or her future? So this is something that will be included in our system. So this is an important thing. This is a commitment issue, that how we stop the circle up to this present generation. It doesn't continue in this next generation. Next generation life will be totally different. They will be as modern citizen as anybody else in the whole world. And that's the challenge that we have to take. The other one that I'll stop there is about diversification of our work. Not only we concentrate on the credit issues today, giving loans, getting it paid back, savings issue, let them help build up their savings. Also other issues which we touch in a certain way but don't go far enough is healthcare, insurance, education, all the items that we peripherally do, but is not much integrated in our program. Probably will be moving into those particular ones. On the financial side, we'll be moving very strongly in the insurance side, because it comes very naturally to us. On the non-financial thing, we'll be moving very strongly with the healthcare side. So healthcare side will be a very strong area where our work will be playing a very important role. It will be a kind of a beginner launching pad for the healthcare issues that we see, because this is such a major issue with the poor families, particularly when you are dealing with the women. These issues become overwhelming issues in every society that we are in. So that will be a natural progression of our work, and getting them connected to the information technology to the world, so that the healthcare services, banking services, education services, marketing and other things all integrated through the technology part. So technology will be playing an enormous role in our world. I will stop here. Thank you very much.